If we believe that God is a promise-keeping God, then it starts to change things. It starts to make the scriptures become colorful.
I'm so grateful that I've been grafted into this story. I don't replace God's chosen people. I don't take their spot. God has promises still that we're waiting to see fulfilled for the Jewish people. When we first started dating, one of the things that we connected on was believing that we would give 15% of our finances always. 10% of the tithe would go to our local church, and then above and beyond, we wanted to give a minimum of 5% as an offering to another ministry or 501c3. We want part of our stewardship to be to the Jew first. We want to bless ministries that are reaching the Jewish people. We want to bless ministries in Israel. And, part of our conviction was also that God has purpose and plans for Israel that is not just, part of the Old Testament. God is doing wonderful things in the land of Israel, and we wanted to know about it, and we want to invest kingdom investment into the people that are in Israel.
The difficult thing is knowing who the legitimate organizations are and trying to prioritize those gifts. We found Firm online and began to prioritize our giving. It began to become really exciting for us to connect with Israel-related ministries, people who are reaching out to the Jewish people, who understand their traditions, their culture, and are on the ground reaching the Jewish people.
I was looking at the Firm website and trying to find different medical outreaches and humanitarian outreaches in that particular month because I wanted to give that way. I wanted to serve that way. But other months it's been, prayer and intercession, and other months it's been discipleship, and other months it's been supporting churches that are just in Jerusalem and they just have a congregation there.
There's organizations that reach out to the Holocaust survivors, and what a great way to give back to that particular group of people after all that they've been through. That was a really rewarding project for us to be a part of.
It's been fun to kind of pray and then really diversify the different groups that we're supporting. I do want to be involved in what God's doing today. It's not an either or, it's just a both and. I want to know the past and the history and the Jewish roots of my Christian faith, and I want to know what God is up to today.
Giving to Israel-related ministries has been a blessing to our family, to our marriage. It's really brought a lot of perspective of the world and God's work in accomplishing peace in the world and establishing His kingdom.
I think all believers should go to Israel, and I think all believers should be involved and interested in what God is doing around the world, and I would say especially in Israel.